Hey, what's up, gamers? Me, Heart of the Gamer, and welcome back to another Dungeons & Dragons Minecraft Edition Cyperior, Volume 2, Chapter 6, Epilogue. We are definitely going to try to get this goddamn epilogue done after 4 weeks so we can move on with the story, because we've been busy and, yeah, I just been wanting to get this stupid thing done for God knows how long. Anyways, I'm joined by Sunday, who plays Echo in this. I'm also joined by Gino, who plays Nazario and Vanade.
You got this. It'll come to you. It'll come to you.
It will, because I always forget every time. And then I'm joined by Kiwi, who's just here for commentary, but they won't be talking much, so because this is a short stream. It's supposed to be a short stream. Because I made it a short stream.
We'll never talk.
No, I'm gonna make you guys talk, because you're supposed to in this.
Oh yeah. We will talk. We will. Trust. Right. Gino will talk to herself most of the time.
No, I will be talking as Vanade, or literally if they do interactions as that, but now
Yeah,
Gino will be talking the most.
Or else I will strangle. I will strangle her.
Okay. Anyways, so when we last left off before the epilogue, basically they were chosen a door. The Oracle asked, who do you think is going through the door that makes them lose their memory? That will also make it where they stay their physical form right now. So basically, to give a summarization, one door leads back to their original timelines, and they go back to their original ages. They just remember everything that happened in Wonderland. The other door is they forget everything that happened in Wonderland, and they keep the current physical form. But they guaranteed have to be a warlock, that their patron has to be Witchlight. And they're allowed to go back between said Witchlight lands, just not this specific one. And that new place is their new found home, no matter what, guaranteed. And then the Oracle asks, who do you think is going through the door of the Forgotten? I already know the answer, but I want you guys to take a guess. Now pretend you don't actually know if you don't remember.
I never remember.
You both forgot, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, it's
even
been
better.
4 weeks, okay.
Even better.
Crap. Oh crap! Who was it gonna be? Shit. It was gonna be a self-sacrifice, I think, right?
They're not dying, but it is. They forget everything that happened here.
Yeah. It was gonna be really dramatic. I remember that.
Yeah, it's still going to be kind of dramatic because, again, even though it's a short live stream, I can make it go longer because we're talking a bit.
Yeah, I mean, like, it was gonna be dramatic for, like, you know, I think, like, you know, not for me, because, like...
Yeah. You don't have any attachments to any of these people.
I have, like, no attachments to anybody, you know, so I'm, like, unfazed by this. So I'm kind of, like, I'm just, like, eating popcorn on the sidelines right now, but, like...
Do you remember who were the people in this group?
Okay, I know it's, like, the no-tongue lady.
Notes lady?
No-tongue lady. No tongue.
Oh, Luna.
Luna, okay,
she's
Luna.
She's the child, remember? She's one of the children.
The child.
That's now an actual adult woman.
Became the adult woman who was an executioner for the White Kingdom. Then there was Nade, of course. Then there's also the White Rabbit. The Cheshire Cat.
Yes. These are their variants.
Chester. The variant, yes. Not copy yet, you know. Okay. Fuck, what else?
There's Myra, the friends with the White Rabbit.
Friends with the White Rabbit. Okay,
Vladimir,
I'm trying to remember.
Nazario.
Nazario, okay. The
These are
normal people,
that's literally all the people you just named off. Basically, I just finished off their
Yeah.
list.
Yeah, okay, okay. So that's all the people who are here. I think Kester is the one who's staying behind, I think, right?
Well, he's not staying behind. Guaranteed, someone has to go
Or
through the door for
the
the
one.
others to escape.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah, I think he's the one. Yeah. That's the...
Cause if you, okay, so I don't think you guys remember his lore. He was basically he was a baby when he entered Witchlight, like a day old. So if he
Yeah,
went
so he
back
has
to the
to pass
original
it.
timeline, he'd revert back to an infant to God knows where.
So he'd be just like goo goo gaga.
Yeah, with his parents, like who knows the reason why he was left behind, like, and why he was brought to Witchlight. And if he went back to his original timeline, it'd be a worse fate than death for him. Because here's the thing, he'll remember everything from Witchlight, but he's 1 day old.
So kind of rough.
Yeah.
Tough luck, buddy.
Alright, so, of course it's less dramatic because you technically already know. But
Yeah.
as you guys are discussing on the matters at hand, you guys then see Chester walk forward and turn towards Venate. And he says to Venate, "Thank you so much for being my found family. I just wish we could spend a lot more time together, you know, but I can't go back with you to that world. It's impossible."
Can I give him a big fat hug?
Yes. You both give each other like a really strong hug, but by the way, I think you're about almost the same height as him. Because you grew up.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
She's grew like 5 to 6 inches now.
Oh wow, okay.
I think. I don't know. You decided her height. I don't remember what you said.
I don't know either.
Okay, well just put it to 5 to 6 feet taller than what she was.
Okay, yeah.
This hug. Hold up. I need to grab myself my dice. Of course, it's only I don't have to use that many dice, thankfully. Dang, it lasts for 4 minutes. You guys are just wasting time.
A long hug.
All of a sudden, as you guys are hugging, you hear a person come from behind you guys from a door. It's the shed. She's like, oh, it's you guys again. This is so you guys probably don't remember, but if you do, that'd be great. If you guys remember when you were stuck in the Blood Rose Forest, the lady who caught the dagger and started stirring her tea with it.
The old woman?
Oh yeah, okay.
She wasn't old.
She was the rich lady, I think.
She looked prim and proper for someone who literally captured a dagger that was coming at her like 100 miles per hour. And started stirring with it. They're like, yes, I'm in no danger at all.
Yeah, we laughed about it.
Yeah, because you were like, damn.
I make a meme about it?
I think you did. You were like, pretty lady captured dagger, or like dagger lady.
Because I think that's the only reason why I remember it.
Woman.
The Oracle then's like, oh, right, this is that moment. Who... hmm, I can't read into your future. Oh, good. I made it that way. So, am I late for the party or something? By the way, I'll send a picture of her officially,
Okay.
because I found out that I actually can add her into the lore, because she actually would fit it.
Oh, that's. Oh.
Yeah. This is her image.
Woman.
It's in general.
Waiting for it to load. Oh no, I gotta actually wait for it to load because it's at 0%. But
Oh.
Respectfully. I'm looking so respectfully.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
It's taking forever.
Someday I think you'd appreciate it.
Well, I remember all of you, of
what?
course. I remember all of you, of course, from the Blood Rose. I don't know if you remember me. Oh, I don't think I gave my name. Hi. It's nice to meet you all. My name is Lorelai. Gino knows who this is officially. And I know you remember her from at least the Slasher special.
Lorelai.
All of a sudden, the Oracle's like, wait. Lorelai as in the goddess of spirits?
God damn.
She smiles like, yep, that's me. I made sure no one can read my future, past, or present. By going into the people's souls. And making sure I hide from everyone. Man, from your guys' get-up, I'm assuming it's been a couple centuries since I've been in the real world. To be young again. Oh, wait, but I'm stuck as this age forever. So, where are you guys heading back to?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Gee, it's not like it's the name of the campaign.
Oh, no, wait. I actually, because it's supposed to.
But also, you could say the year.
But we don't know that either. We can't say that. Either, like I think.
You know it's 3,000 plus. That's all you know.
Oh yeah. 3,000 plus.
Because we can't say an official year because that is copyrighted.
Yeah, we can't say the year because of YouTube.
Yeah, no, not YouTube, in general. If you look at shows, they don't use years either.
Really? That's...
Yeah, because you always see them do like 20XX. Or when they're like, it's been, they're like, what year is it? And then they be like, oh, it's been like a year. A year has passed. Like, okay, what was the year before that? A year. Like, they never specified what year it is.
Damn.
The only time they actually say the year is if that's when it was made. Like, Finding Nemo was made 2003. I can say that. We just can't say it for, like, our purposes. Like, our own content. Anyways, she's like, 3,000? Man, it has been a while then. Well, isn't little common. And Myra. Maybe we can ignore those guys. Common's like, excuse me? Wait a minute. You're that person who killed my brother years ago. What? I don't know what you're talking about. And then there was a timeline where it was deleted, and then he got brought back to life. Again, I don't remember anything you're talking about. That was an old timeline. It was probably an old version of me. You're a goddess. You're a spirit. You're dead. You don't you exist in any timeline. Do I think I'm forgetting things. You literally said you have the memory of, like, I don't know, like, something that can remember things from far back, like a crow. I did say that. But that's in the past, and we're in a new timeline and stuff. Myra's still in that timeline. Oh, then I feel bad for her. You're the one who killed her! Technically speaking, zombies killed her.
What the fuck
Who
is
said 10?
This is Swamp the Unknown lore.
Oh.
Gino would be the only one that knows this.
Yeah, who said technically?
Technically.
Echo's just watching this, and she's just like, so done. She's just like, I want to go home. She's been like 4 days just with these people that she barely knows, dealing with all this bullshit, and she's just done.
Anyways, aren't we going to go through
Sitting
that
down.
door or what? Oracle's like, the thing is, someone has to go through this door first, and you came in at the worst timing. Oh well, I'm here now, and I want to go home. Those Jabberwockies are everywhere. Excuse me? Yeah, they're all over the place. In the desert? I don't know what place that was called. Wait, the shed is supposed to be in the Mountains of Mystery. How is it in the desert? There was just one in the desert. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, God. Well, we gotta rush this a little bit quickly now. Chester, I know you're the one who's going through the door, so can you hurry up? Chester then lets go of Venate and is like, alright, let's go. Oh, before anything else, the Oracle grabs something from her pocket and gives it to Chester. The second Chester looks at what she just handed him, you see him all start to cry. Do you wish to take a look at what it is?
Not really.
As Venate,
As Venate, not really so.
what about Nazario?
Hell no.
Alright, how about Echo?
Girl, I want to go home. I'm done here.
Damn, this is supposed to be this is supposed to be a good lore drop, but okay.
And they were like, no.
Fine. You know what? Fine. Because you want me to.
No, I do want you to, but you decide as your character. You can't let the DM peer pressure you.
Oh,
What would
yeah,
your
no,
character
no.
do in this situation?
She's just my character is just.
Well, you guys are gonna have to find this out in Corrupt's campaign, so what
Yeah.
it was. Damn, how unfortunate. Or I might just tell you
Yeah.
after the session, just so you guys are well aware. Who knows? But so he looks at it and he instantly, you see him take out a card, and it looks like he duplicated one, or he duplicated whatever it was, and instantly starts like he puts something on the back of the card. It was a card. Okay, so basically it was a card he was given, and he just put a play card on the back of it, made a duplicate, put another play card on the new one he just made, and it disappeared into it, whatever it was. And what was I gonna say? Put the card on a card, and okay, so then he turns back to Venati real quick, and he says, "Keep this with you at all times."
Okay.
And then he also gives you something special, another gift. It's his playing cards. I will send you the picture of the list of all the playing cards that you get from it. But I will say, because you're going to go back to the real world, they're not infinite. So the second you're done with one, you have to cross it off.
Okay. Got it.
And it's randomized too. You have to randomize it. So I hope you don't fuck yourself over by getting the worst card ever.
Watch me. Watch.
There's 53 cards altogether. So which means you have to roll a D53 to use one of the said spells.
With power.
I will say there is going to be one rule that I will allow. If you get a said specific card, I'll let you hold on to it if you want, but only one time. In the future, if you get it again and you still have more cards to go through, it's too damn bad. So, after he gave you his stuff, he instantly he basically gives you a kiss on the forehead and starts rushing to the door.
Oh my god.
And he turns back to everyone, and he gives a little smile with still tears coming down his face. And he looks towards Nazario and says to him, "Keep her safe." And goes through the door. And the door disappears.
Damn, bro.
Now,
I
you guys,
think that-
y'all are left with the Oracle with the last door, which y'all can go right through it whenever you want.
Would we be going through right someday?
Just like that, I'm gone.
Instantly, and like no hesitation, instantly opens that door and runs through. It's like you're the first one through. The next one to go
See you
through.
guys!
The next one to go through is Myra. Then it goes Venate, then Luna, then Vladimir, leaving Nazario, Common, and Lorelei, and the Oracle together.
I'm probably missing like a major lore drop, but I don't give a shit.
Oracle stops Nazario before he enters the door. And she looks at you. Well, you know the lore of what happened with her, so in Nazario's mind, you're just like, she's blind. How is she looking directly at me? She has no eyes. She stops you and looks at you and says, "Nazario, I looked into what you did in the past in Witchlight. Why did you not try?" You could have easily killed the White Queen whenever you wanted to, but you didn't.
Guys, I forgot what happened.
What happened was Venade was basically in a white dress with a veil, almost like a wedding dress, next to the White Queen, who asked for Chester in like exchange for Venade, and as Nazario, you did nothing to help. You actually made things worse. Didn't even try to stop Chester. Didn't even try to put up a fight. You just let it happen.
Oh my god, I forgot that happened.
That's what Oracle's pointing out to you.
Oh.
Then she says, was it perhaps something else that was stopping you from killing her? When was the last time you killed someone?
Oh god.
I think we made it lore-wise. The last person he killed was during the Magic War.
He never killed anyone else.
Physically, he's never killed anyone. He's executed people, but not by his own hands.
It was not decided by him, I don't think.
No. He basically has been like telling people to kill others, but he never has physically killed someone for centuries now.
Because he only did it because
Council, and it was a war, and you were in the middle of it because you were Cyperior. You were the, other than Stardock, you were the second line of defense, and you were closer to Arcania than Stardock was.
Bro.
So you had to be in the war and kill people. From what you remember, at least, for that war. So, yeah, you killed countless of people who were fighting you, but you also probably killed some innocent people because you thought they were fighting when in reality they were trying to get away. And you just so happened to scare them. That's the lore. That's what happened in the war. Ingrid has pointed out that some of the people who were in the war were only fighting to survive. They weren't fighting to kill. And then she again keeps looking at you and asks another question. Or not really a question, but more like a saying. She says, "What happened to Saturn was not your fault."
You Oh. Oh. How did you know? I didn't say anything.
Wait, are you talking to the Oracle or me?
You.
You said it to me once. We had a discussion about the lore.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
They were childhood lovers who he winded up dying. Actually, murdered.
I'm pretty sure it was on the same day as his parents too.
Yeah, I think we made it where lore-wise it was his parents who, like, all three of them died that same. Like, I think we didn't really touch upon like how they died. We know they were all three murdered. That's all we pointed out. For all we know, that you could have had a choice of either saving one over the other, but you chose to save none.
None.
Because you were either too late or you just didn't know what to do.
Like, Nazario was like, wait, why aren't my parents here? And then later on, Saturn wasn't there either. He was worried. And bam.
Finds out they're all dead, and you don't even know who did it. To this day, you still don't know who did it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you, but I forgot.
Oh, you know? Wait, you know who did it?
Yeah, I finally thought of who.
Oh my god, you can make it lore-wise that was your last person you killed.
Oh my gosh. Stop.
That was who the last person you physically killed was the person who killed the three of them.
I'm gonna do this first, just to confirm.
Do what? Are you DMing me something?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, that I don't. Confirming this now, only one count. One of them had said thing. I don't know the lore of that person, so.
I was gonna make it so that he did the to them after
Mm.
suspecting. You know.
Oh, or actually, I think I have a better thing for you.
Oh.
Let's keep with your idea, but let's make it one of the actual members.
Oh my god.
One of the older ones.
You know what, bet?
Actually,
Oh.
I have a better thing for you.
Okay.
But we'll have to say after stream.
Okay.
So, but yeah, so she points out that what happened to Saturn was not your fault. And then she also says something that hasn't happened yet, but she wants you to be wary of it.
Okay.
When the time comes, you'll have a choice. Who do you care for more? And no, this is not a Venate question.
Okay.
This is a question of two of your closest friends.
I don't like that. I don't like the implication.
One who's been by your side since your dark ages came to an end, or the other one who's been close with you and your daughter not far after. One will lead to troublesome, but the other may be the only other choice.
Damn.
You decide what you want for your future. That is something I'm only going to tell you now because when that time comes, you'll know which is the right choice. But I also see something else in the future. A lot of things are changing. After that thing is done between the two, there'll become one more step. And after that step is completed, something will change. One of the two that you chose not to save will not exist in the future. You decide. At least they won't exist in the way you hope to. And Oracle then reaches for her veil and takes it off. and looks at you with her blank eyes, tears running down her face.
Oh, goodness.
And Nazario? What happens to Venade is not your fault.
My headphones have fallen out of my. That's fine. That's fine.
Like Chester said, take care of her.
He nods.
And as for the two of you, looking at Lorelai in common, I'm assuming you're here because you'll remember everything. Well, of course, I'm old, like you said, and common here can go anywhere in time. Plus, just like what Chester said, take care of her. It's not just Nazario's duty to take care of her. Everyone should take care of her. I don't feel like he was just talking to you. I feel like he was talking to everyone. Besides, I'll see them anyways, even if I come in a different timeline. I can instantly just go like, boop. And I'll just be there because what's gonna kill me, huh? I've lived for years. I don't think anything has come close to killing me. And even so, still here, aren't I? Well, I'll catch you on the flip side. She turns towards you guys with the door behind her back, and she does a whole like falling backwards thing, like a trust fall. Like she's falling into a hole, basically. And Common's like, well, Nazario, whenever you're ready, I will try to find you as the best I can in your timeline. No promises. And jumps in as well. Oracle then turns back towards Nazario and says, there's also someone here who wants to talk to you. Which light turns the corner? So, Nazario, you can't always protect your kids, you know. They'll grow up and hate you, no matter what you do.
Okay. Great parental advice.
Well, I mean, yeah, I took care of Chester, but not in the way you did. There's still a chance with you and Venade, but there's no chance for me and Chester ever. That's why when I found out he was going through the door, I have a chance to change everything. Will I succeed? Probably not. But will you succeed? Probably yes.
Sorry.
Can I play?
No.
What do you mean no? You played yesterday, fucking at 1 a.m.
Yeah, because I was
Damage,
out
go
the
damage,
entire-
go damage.
Bro.
Go damage right
Can you not? Can you not?
now. Hey guys.
Shut up.
Wow.
Damage?
Just wow.
2 damage, I'm up. It's my turn.
Just wow.
Well, Gino's never playing damage ever again, guys.
Ignore him. What were you saying again?
Basically, Witchlight just keeps giving more and more, like, really bad advice. Except one good one. As much as they keep hating you, just keep giving them love. Because
Yes,
they
sir.
just got to remember they're not yours. But got to keep reminding them that you were there for them when they were born.
Okay.
Because if I didn't bring Chester into this world, he'd be dead. Now, to give something from me to you, have you ever heard of something called the Artifacts of Champions?
Artifacts of champion. Bitch, just take it. Sorry. Cossack?
So, have you heard of it?
No.
Did you know about the islands?
What islands?
Oh, you poor child. You'll learn in due time that you might have people amongst you who are part of this. Keep them close.
Okay.
And find the artifacts as soon as possible. Because if you don't get them in time, your world is not the only one that's going to be in danger. I'm giving you a warning. I'll bring you right back here, and I will put you right in the den of the Jabberwockies. Great conversation. He's like, see ya. And then the door appears underneath your feet, and you fall right through it.
Oh, great. Oh, no.
And now you're falling through a rabbit hole,
Oh.
leading into a bright light.
Again.
Now you're spat out, and you're with everyone else. For them, time seemed to be frozen because they instantly were like, oh, what? It only took... You're like, oh, you're finally here. You were taking 2 minutes.
Oh, my bad. You picked
So you
it.
guys are back in the lovely forest area from where you just were, except the trees look dead now.
Wow. Someone forgot to water their plants.
Hazel.
Hazel! I caught you slacking!
Yeah.
All of a sudden, although, roll a perception check.
I was gonna say, we haven't rolled yet, have we?
No, now you have.
I will roll.
Okay, Mike is 11.
Wait, for which character?
Any. Perception for any.
Oh.
I'm still gonna fail it. Alright, I'll do this.
12.
Aish.
What was it? Perception?
Perception.
Perception, yes.
I got a 20 modified.
Well, you both passed, we'll put it that way, but you barely succeeded, Gino. So, you guys are sensing there is a person around, because you notice that it's morning, by the way. When you guys left, it was nighttime. You guys sense a person near you. Do you go towards where that person, where you sense them?
Sure. I'm gonna try to find my brother.
Gino, do you follow Echo?
Sorry. Yeah.
Alright, you follow Echo, and you guys finally reach to the point where you are sensing the person. It looks to be like a little hut. All of a sudden, you see the door open from the said hut.
Huh. Can I like, roll
Oh, okay.
Arcana or something?
Arcana, sure. I wasn't done, but okay, if you roll Arcana.
Oh, okay. You weren't done. Sorry, my bad.
No, you can roll Arcana, it's fine.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna see anything though. I
Are
got
you
a
sure about
26.
that? Are you sure about that?
I got a 26. Do I see anything?
This so the magic you're feeling, you know exactly who this is
Oh.
from the power of the magic that they're giving.
Oh, you're gonna die.
Oh.
The door opens and a silhouette comes out, and you see this person with bandages over one eye, bandages covering their like torso area. And they look really bad out of shape. And you guys look and you notice it's Vixarian. And he looks directly at all of you and he's just like, oh, it's you guys.
What on earth happened?
He starts crying out of the one eye, his only good eye.
Jesus.
And he's just so out of it. He looks so tired as well for a robot.
Damn.
And he's like leaning up against his door. He's like almost out of breath from crying and stuff. It's like, it happened so fast. Everyone.
My weather's not bad, right?
He's just all of a sudden you see him like cover his ears and he's like, the screams.
Okay, I'm gonna like
Stop.
I'm gonna pat his back. Like I'm gonna walk towards him and just like
You guys have an alien?
pat him, you know, awkwardly, just like there, you know, it's okay.
And
You okay?
he and then you'll hear him say, and Kai,
What?
they tried, Echo. They really tried.
What happened, Kai?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
You guys have been gone for 19 years.
What the fuck?
What the f-
And then that's the end of the chapter.
What? 19 years? Hey-ho?
Well, I wonder what happened in 19 years, guys. Vixarian is the only one alive so far.
What?
He's been alone.
Hey!
The only survivor, Vixarian, and he says something about Kai, and then he says 19 years, and that's it.
19 years and he still hasn't patched up his own wounds? That's pathetic.
Actually, hold up, what if there's...
Sunday. These are new wounds.
I was about to say
Okay, yeah, I
Sunday. What
gotta
if they're new?
explain. I know, but
You also gotta remember, the day you guys left, he was unconscious in the infirmary area.
Okay, yeah, alright, I gotta
he
cut
doesn't
some slack
even
there, but you know.
what's happening. He is completely... Or he
Okay,
knows
yeah.
what's
He
happening.
looks the same, like he doesn't look like his age because he's a robot, because his
He's a
parents are what
robot.
made him
He's a robot,
older.
yeah.
But he does look really out of shape. Like, he has bandages covering his like oil-ish eyes and stuff like that, and his torso. But that's all that's like, and with a little bit some of scratches then and there, but not as bad as what you're gonna possibly face in the future. But so, what'd you guys think of this epilogue?
Damn, we're technically.
Wow.
But
You guys are dead. Basically, you're technically dead. To the world, at least.
I'm never gonna be able to give this book back.
Ah, man, that book.
Wait, what about our house? Like, what about our houses? What about our personal properties?
Fucking ass.
Yo, Sinatra broken, bro.
Oh my god.
What am I
Oh my
Alright,
god,
well,
wait.
if you guys enjoyed this lovely session, then please leave a like, please subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified when I live upload a video. And I might do another stream of some sort later, maybe D&D, who knows. But anyways, hope to see you all in the future. Bye!
Bye.
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 Bro!
What is this?
Nazario's broke now.